Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be going over my Rustic Lace Wedding Collection. So let's dive on in. This collection is available in my Zazzle shop and the link is down below in the description. It contains items such as a save the date card, menu card, wedding invitation, RSVP card, enclosure card, table numbers, programs, address labels, and envelope liners. Oh, it also has this stunning wax seal design. All of these items can be customized to your wedding and how you want it to look, but let's go ahead and dive into the wedding invitation and show you how to customize it. So I'll select the invitation from the designer page or the collection page, I mean, and then it'll bring us up with the product page where you can see that there are the three different colors: blue, a beige color, and a sage green. And now this is where you can select any of those colors, but if you want to customize it, I'll show you how to do that later. First, let's personalize the design. Click on the big blue Personalize This Design button located on the right hand side of your screen, and that'll bring up a pop up that shows the text that is easy to be edited. So we'll erase the pre-filled text and replace it with our own. Once you have finished personalizing your design, to further customize it, what you'll want to do is click on the Edit Using Design Tool button. That'll bring you up to the designer page where you can now begin customizing everything. So let's say you want this, instead of being the three pre-filled colors, we want it to be more for fall. So we'll click on the background button over on the left-hand side of your screen. There's that little color box next to background. Once you select that, you can select any of the pre-filled colors, or you can click on the plus sign to choose a custom color. We want to go with a burnt orange or something in that vicinity. So I'm going to move the little slider over until I get close to the orangish reddish colors. And then we can move the other little slider bar over until we get the color that we want. And those are looking very interesting. All right, so that color changed our background color. Now we want to change the back of the invitation to match, and I'll show you how to get that little round box with all the details to be a different color as well. But first, let's click on back in the gray section, and I do this so that I keep all my colors the same. So I'll click back, and then all I have to do is click on the most recently used color to match the back to the front. Now I'm going to go back to the front of the invitation, and I really need to see my layers panel so I can get everything I want to change correctly. So we're going to move to the very far left-hand side and click layers. Now I'm going to click on rectangle rounded corners. It's next to the bottom. It's the second to last bottom item. That will select that rounded box. Now we'll move over to the far right-hand side of our screen and click on the fill color, and now use that recently used colors. You can also subsequently change that color and make it different so that it kind of pops more. Like if I use that cream color, which I do actually really like, and now I'm kind of considering doing it like that. All right, that's what we're going to do. No, we're going to do it this color. Because what I want to also do is I want to change the border color of this design, of that little round box. It's the second thing down, to that cream color. And the, excuse me, and then I'm going to change the lace from white by clicking on it to the cream color. Now we can play around with the fonts and change the text as we want. So we're going to use, should I use a name? No, I'm going to use the names as the cream color. So we'll click on the text and then we'll move over to color and change that. Then I'm going to change the rest of the text to, I almost want to do like a white. Yeah, white works perfect. And then we'll just keep doing that for each of the text items. If you want to change from it saying reception to follow to maybe dinner and dancing to follow, click on reception to follow, then click edit text and do dinner and dancing to follow. Once you're done making all of your changes to your invitation and you're satisfied with how everything looks, click the green Done button located at the top right hand side of your screen to go back to the product page. Now, here you can select the quantity of invitations that you want from 1 to 1,000 invitations. I've never had that many people in my life, so I would not be inviting that many, but hey, if you have that many friends, awesome. So select the invitations that you want and then click the yellow Add to Cart button. This will now show a pop-up showing that the item was added to your cart and you can proceed from checkout from here. But if you want to add things like the RSVP card and other items, click the Close button on that pop-up. Then scroll down your screen just a little. It's about halfway, where you'll see the rest of the items that you can add that belong in this collection. So we'll select the RSVP card next, and here we can go ahead and personalize this design just like the other page. Use the edit design tool just like the invitation, and that's where you can start making everything match. So when you click on background for the second item, it'll already show the recently used colors, which is where you can put in the same colors as before, just like we did with the invitation. I hope that this tutorial helped when it came to editing your invitations with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below and I will get back to you right away. In the meantime, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick second of your time to liking this video or subscribing to my channel, I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.